MAC Powder Kiss Lipstick is matte reinvented. The new matte formula is where matte meets moisture, giving you the zero shine look of a matte lipstick with instant long-term hydration and a weightless, cushiony texture. The velvety soft matte colors glide on effortlessly with a wide range of shades that are sure to complement any skin tone. Head to your nearest MAC location to meet your matte today or shop at maccosmetics.com. This week's episode is brought to you by Buffy Comforters. Buffy has created the best comforter you'll ever sleep with. And after 11,000 reviews, customers agree it's the softest, fluffiest comforter they've ever tried. Buffy products are made using only renewable and recycled materials, which makes them as soft on the planet as they are on your bed. The Buffy Cloud Comforter feels even softer than down while keeping approximately 50 bottles out of landfills and oceans. For $20 off your Buffy Comforter, visit buffy.co and enter promo code LIPSERVICE. That's BUFFY.CO, promo code LIPSERVICE for $20 off your Buffy Comforter. Injured in a car crash, slip and fall, or on the job? You need a law firm that's big enough to challenge the largest insurance companies and corporations. Morgan & Morgan has nearly 500 attorneys throughout the country, and they've recovered billions of dollars for clients like you. Get America's largest personal injury law firm to fight for you with no upfront costs. And it's free, unless they win. Visit forthepeople.com. Lip Service. What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi McGuire.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
Khadeen Ellis.
I'm Devale Ellis.
Khadeen and Devale Ellis are here with us. The Ellises.
Hey.
By the way, married couples, I love when we have married couples on. It's always my favorite episodes.
Oh, it's really why that?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Because we get both at the same time.
Okay.
Usually we get the man's perspective of what his relationship is like, or we get the woman's perspective. But when we have both of you at the same time, then we really get like the real. So.
Yeah. We've had Kevin and Drika Gates on.
Nice.
We had Shamari and Ronnie DeVoe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I saw Kevin and Drika at Rolling Loud in Miami a couple weeks ago, actually. And I had saw Kevin a few weeks before that, but I saw them both together. And they're like, oh, we got to do it again. So hopefully we'll get them back soon.
Oh, that'd be dope.
They had a really good time.
But you guys are very experienced at being married couples and doing all of this together.
I mean, I would hope so after 17 years together.
Ooh, right.
Yeah.
But some people don't do sit-down interviews together, and sometimes people, learn a lot. Because I would assume that doing the YouTube series and all of that is probably like therapy too.
No, it is therapy.
We've definitely said that time and time again. It's funny because you feel like after 17 years you should know somebody. You know what I mean? But I feel like I'm learning him every day. So being able to talk about certain things.
Well, we knew each other from young though.
I mean, we did, but who are we at 35 that we are when we were younger? You know
that's what I'm saying. 17 years though. Even though it's 17 years, all of my 20s, I ain't. All of our 20s.
Here we are disagreeing on that.
I felt like I was a different person.
Okay, well, what we're gonna do, and I'm so glad y'all said that because we are gonna see what you guys know about each other. So, Devale, we need you to leave the room for a minute.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I wasn't prepared for like a game show, but
as a matter of fact, where can he go that he can't hear? Because he can't go in that room. Dan, take him somewhere.
Take him somewhere too.
Take him somewhere, and I'll text you when you can bring him back. So we're gonna ask you some questions, and when he comes back, he's gonna answer, and then we're gonna reverse it and do the same for you.
Newlywed game. Oh, sure.
They're not newlyweds.
Sure as hell
our version of a newlywed.
Okay. This is the been married game.
The been wed game.
Okay.
Mad Lord.
All right. So, Khadeen, what is something that Devale likes to eat that you can't stand?
Ooh, that I can't stand. Cheese. And the funny thing is, he's the pickiest eater. I'll be willing to try stuff and whatever. I'm gonna say pork because I'm not really a pork eater.
Yeah,
so
me now. Pork eat. No
like
pork on my
ham,
fork.
ribs. He likes all that. I'm like, not so much.
Okay, so who fell in love first?
I did. Sure as hell did. Ask him after about 2 weeks. I was like, I love you, and he looked at me like, thanks. Exactly. It was like
the worst answer.
I know. I was like, damn, what did I just do?
Okay, who says they're not in the mood more often?
Oh, it's me. It's absolutely me. Especially after 3 whole boys, I'm still trying to figure out who the hell I am. So yeah, I'm definitely the one that's like, I need a little more coaxing, you know?
Okay, so who's better in the bedroom?
I am. Because when I put sit down. So I may not be in the mood all the time, but when I am in the mood,
I show out.
Yes, absolutely. Tricks and shit.
Okay, what's your favorite move that Devale does in the bedroom?
Ooh. He has a really good back shot. So that's probably my favorite. Doggy. Yes.
What's your least favorite move that he does that you're like, you gotta do this?
Well, this nigga be trying to put my legs behind my head, and I'm always just like, dude, like I can't. It is uncomfortable, and I got the IUD in, and I'm like, I don't know if it's the IUD, and he's like, I feel that joint, and I'm like, yeah, so just don't put my legs behind my head, please. And you know, I ain't as flexible as I used to be. So,
all right, who spends more money?
I do. Absolutely. He calls me the Amex killer, just so y'all know.
Okay.
So I'm the Amex killer. I'm always finding a way to spend money, but I told him it's for his comfort. So I'm either buying something for the house or something to make myself happy.
Plus you're a hoarder.
You know what I mean? A hoarder?
Well, that's what he said.
Y'all interviewed him already?
No, we saw that. We saw, your guys' lives are out there.
That's true. I mean,
she looked so guilty too. She
was like, wait a second.
We didn't say whore. We said hoarder.
I mean, I could be a little bit of both, depending on what the day is. I do have a lot of things, though. I like all the things. Put it that way. All of the things.
All right. So who is the giver and who is the taker in your relationship?
Ooh. We argue about this a lot. He feels like he's the giver and I'm the taker.
Do you agree? Be honest. Yes. Okay.
Yes. I need to do a better job of showing how much I appreciate him on a more consistent basis. So yes.
Listen, well, at least you know that's step one.
There you go. See? Therapy, baby.
Okay. And the last one is, what's the most embarrassing thing that happened while you guys were dating? Early on. You mean embarrassing together, or like his embarrassing moment or my embarrassing moment? It would be like with something that stands out as just having been embarrassing for both of you.
Wow. Damn, I don't know what stands out as embarrassing for both of us. There's a time after I had my first son, I peed on myself in the elevator because after you have kids, your bladder is not set up.
That's understandable, though.
Your bladder is not set up the way it was, and I misjudged the time that it would have taken me to park the car and then get upstairs in the elevator. So I totally just let it rip.
Well, I haven't had a kid, and I'm sure that's happened to me.
Chill. It's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse.
That key in the door, and all of a sudden you got to pee way worse.
It gets worse when you're at the door. But yeah, I should have just took the stairs that day. But I was like, damn, motherfucker's out of breath because I just had a baby. I'm not in shape. Went to the elevator and I peed myself.
And did you just say fuck it and let it go?
I did say fuck it and let it go.
But you were in the elevator headed up to your home.
I was.
That's okay
you
then.
were home.
Right. At least I was home. But then I had to go back and like mop the elevator out and stuff. It was just like, it was a hot mess. I know they saw me in the cameras. I'm definitely sure they saw me in the cameras.
Like, damn, she's just gonna pee.
Yes. Our janitor was probably looking at me sideways like, this bitch. I'm like, at least I cleaned it.
But you did clean it. That's nice. I probably would have slid off.
I ain't leave it. Right?
I don't know who did that.
Yeah, the bladder is not.
And that's when someone gets in the elevator before you get off and you're like, I don't know, somebody must have did
right, exactly. It's like when you're in the bathroom, you take a shit in one stall, go out and like, and be like, well, I don't know who did that in that stall. I just came out of this stall. Like, that's a trick in case you ever got to go really bad.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's get Devale back in here and see if he knows your answers.
All right, let's see.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too.
No, but you stay.
Yeah, you stay. You can stay. We got to hear.
And then after he hears your answers, then
I'm going to go out. Okay, got it.
Although some
Bring
of them
him back. I'm going to try some of Angela's juice too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here he comes.
I'm back.
Uh-oh.
Welcome back.
Let's see if you guys agree. You guys have been together for such a long time, damn near 2 decades.
Yes.
So you know each other very well.
Yes.
All right. So, Devale, we asked Khadeen, what is something that you like to eat that she can't stand?
That I like to eat.
And she can't stand it.
That she can't stand. God damn, what do I like to eat that you can't stand?
Same thing I said, right?
Because supposedly, like,
you're the picky
eater. And
so I'm always trying to get him to try new things, and he's like,
But there has to be something
like
that
to eat?
that she can't stand. So if y'all go out to eat, she's not going to pick off your plate when you get this.
I know if my hamburger is medium well, she don't want that. That's the only thing I can think of. Or medium. No. What is it?
I said pork, like ribs and ham.
Pork?
Not really.
You love bacon though.
See, it's not the same though. There's bacon and then there's like ham and pork.
Pork is bacon. You gonna say pork and you love bacon?
It's a difference.
You the only person that put like bacon on your vegan
She got to
meals.
give that a pass.
All right, you get a pass for that then.
Thank you.
All right, so that's one wrong.
Oh,
All right, I messed up. My bad, baby.
Come on, man. Come on.
Who says they are not in the mood more often?
Her.
You see how he ain't even breathe? He ain't even breathe.
What about Stephanie and Gigi? Y'all boot up. Who says that more often for you guys?
He's not in the mood more than I'm not in the mood because he likes to go to the gym like in the morning. I'm like, what's up? You want me to suck your dick?
You just say that?
And
Not
he's
go to the
after
gym?
Yes, and he's like, no, I want to go to the gym.
He's like, please.
What?
And I'm
weak
trying to
knees.
persuade him. I'll be grabbing him because it's the morning, so he's like a rocket, like crazy. So I'm
That's
like,
what
"What's
I'm
up,
talking
babe?"
What?
And I'm going, and I'll be like sucking on him, and he'll be like, "No, I gotta go to the gym. After I come from the gym, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you." And I'm like,
You have kids?
and then he comes from
She
the
has
gym,
a
and
son.
I'm tired now. I'm at 8 already. I smoked a blunt
I'm
already.
taking that head in the morning. I'll go
Then
to the
I'ma
gym
work
late.
out.
That's
I'll
what
go to
I'm
the gym
saying. I'm
late.
like,
Y'all
you can go
need-
to the gym after you bust a nut. It's not that
Hell
bad.
yeah.
But doesn't that make your knees weak?
I was about to
doesn't-
say, don't you need that testosterone before you go?
That's what he says.
I mean, I don't know. That shit don't work.
He's like,
for
I
me.
don't care.
I know-
He's like, I'm gonna take it at any point. I can get it at this point.
At this point, yeah, I'm taking that.
How old is your son?
My son is gonna be 13 in a couple weeks.
See, don't
But
count.
my son doesn't live with me. He lives with his father. This is my son's father.
See,
Listen.
let's trade. Let me send you my kids for like a week or
There's
so.
nothing
And I'm gonna
stopping
see
me
how
from
much you
getting
was
my
trying to
dick
get it.
If you just say to me you want to suck my dick, that's happening.
But it's
True.
definitely me attacking him. Like I'm mad horny for him. He makes me mad horny.
What about you, Gigi?
But then he leaves and then it goes away.
Gigi just had a
I'm like,
fantastic
forget it.
vacation with her man.
For my birthday, yes.
Oh, yes.
That's
Where
what's
did
up.
y'all
Happy
go?
birthday.
Turks and Caicos, I turned 40.
Oh, that's what's
Okay,
up.
girl.
Amazing. I had a good
That's
time.
what's up,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't think he's ever not been in the mood.
That's what I'm
So
talking
you're
about.
not in the mood?
And
Surprise,
even
surprise.
if I'm not in the mood, I still do it. So I don't know. You would say me, but even if I don't
But you're
feel like
still
doing
gonna
it,
do
I'm
it.
still gonna do it. I've never turned him down or told him
Unless
no.
you're in a fight.
Yeah, but even then, I'm just like, all right.
But what's the quality of dick sucking
go
like?
ahead.
What is the quality like if you don't feel like doing it? That's the thing. Because he can tell when I don't feel like
Well,
doing it.
see, it starts off like nonchalant, but then I start to enjoy it, and then I kick it into like my regular stuff. So
Okay.
Plus, she just tying her badge up.
I did.
Word.
Yeah, with
You
the
have
with the
kids?
laser.
Straight.
I have a 22-year-old daughter.
Oh wow.
And I had her when I was 17.
Wow.
And I didn't do it because I felt like I was all wild as outside. I did it because I have like this I can't hold my pee problem, and I was told that it helps.
She can't jump rope.
Like if I cough or sneeze, I might like drip a
Sis,
little.
I know.
And I was told that would stop it, and it did.
It did it?
I haven't peed on myself since.
Well, we're going to see by the time this episode ends.
Yeah, I haven't peed on myself since.
Gigi's the one that always got to get up in the middle of the podcast and run out.
So if I just get up and walk away, don't be startled.
Yeah, her bladder is the size of a pea.
Yeah, I'm not.
Sis.
I'm just gonna go.
She
pee.
has no bladder. Like no
I
bladder.
feel you, sis.
But yeah, it made so that I haven't peed when coughing or sneezing since, and it's been
That's what's up.
almost a month. It's been like 3 weeks, and it's definitely tighter, and sex definitely feels better. And because sex feels better, my body shows through lubrication. And
Right.
Life's great.
She got that wet.
Nice.
I might have to get that doctor's
have
info
no
eardrop me, girl.
Well, it probably helps. I bet if you're dating a guy with a little dick and you did that, it probably helps too.
Well, too bad that got it.
Well, not him. I'm just saying.
Too bad that when I had a guy with a little dick, I
That wasn't
wasn't able
around.
to. Yeah, because that's what
You
I
don't
was
miss
trying to
those
say.
days, I'm sure.
She'd be like, put some more laser on it.
Give me
Y'all so proud.
All right, Devale, who fell in love first?
She did.
She said the same
2
thing.
weeks. 2 weeks.
She said 2 weeks.
Yeah. And what was your
2 weeks.
response? Bonus round.
Thanks.
Did you love her though?
At the time, to be honest, I didn't know. I didn't know myself. I didn't know what I wanted. I wanted to smash. I knew that. So I was trying to get in the drawers. So I was willing to do whatever I could.
You should have told me you loved me back and you got the drawers
real reason.
faster.
Yeah.
Nah,
But you're not that kind of guy,
I
though.
wasn't gonna do that because then if it didn't work out and then I was like, I need to go separate ways. I already told you I love you.
Right.
Then I'm gonna be a scumbag.
Right,
Exactly.
true.
Like,
Smart.
I can't
Smart
do
man.
that.
Not being
I
a
can't do that.
scumbag.
My pops, my uncle told me better than that.
All right, Devale, who's better in the bedroom, you or Khadeen?
Oh, who's better in the bedroom? Shit.
Uh-oh.
I would have to say her.
Yeah.
I would have to say her.
Tomorrow,
It sounds like you need to step it up, sir.
Nah, I be trying to be asking her what I need to work on, but she be like, "No, you good." Nah, it's definitely her. That's why we want to fuck all the time.
That's why she got the kid. That's why she got the IUD right now.
I told y'all when it's good, it's great.
She be putting that thing on me too, and she do the double hand, the gawk.
Yep. The double hand. Okay. Listen, I learned that from Superhead.
The swivel.
Did you?
When Superhead did the porn with Mr. Marcus.
Mr. Marcus, I seen it in college.
Yeah, and he was running from outside.
Yes.
That's when. Listen, I studied that.
The double hand golf.
Studied
How
that.
else do you perfect
We
your
call it the
craft?
pepper grinder.
We did a video about her grinding the pepper. I walked up on her in the kitchen and I was just like, "Yo, what you doing?" She's like, "I'm grinding the pepper." So I was like, "Yo, let me see." And she was grinding and I was just like,
That looks
"Oh, that's
familiar.
nice." She was just like, "Get out of here, you mad nasty."
Yeah, he rolled up on me when I was cooking. I was like, you always thinking about that shit. Look at you.
Nice.
Yep.
He was like, more pepper.
More pepper.
More fire.
That shit
More
was
fire.
hot. More highlight.
All right, now, what is your favorite? What is Khadeen's favorite move that you do in the bedroom?
The edge of the bed, she throw that left leg up. It's doggy style.
Back shots.
I know that. I know the minute she want that, it's over.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap for you.
It's a wrap. It do be a wrap for me.
The finisher.
I hit it with the
Finish
Mr.
him.
Marcus. I do like 3. I be like pat, pat, pat. Then I back up. Like gotta stretch my leg out a little bit.
Yeah, right.
I got a cramp. You know.
Gotta take that breather.
Yeah, I gotta take a breather. I gotta reset a little bit. You know. Then I go back.
Come back in for the
All
kill.
right, well, answer this then. What is what is her least favorite move that you do, like that you do to her?
When I put her legs all the way back. She hates that. She hates that. No, I wasn't. I just know her because every time I do that, she splits.
Well, why do you do it?
Because in college,
He be watching too much
See,
porn.
look, she used to.
That's
She
what
said she's
that
not as
is.
flexible as she used to be.
she's not.
college.
And that's why that was her answer.
In college, she
Anytime you gotta
used to do
dig
that
back
shit
to
in
college.
And it was all
college.
good.
And it was all good. She used to come. Like the minute I do that in college, she used to come like crazy. Now when I go to put her legs, she be like, ah. I'm like, the fuck? You need to stretch. Like, what the fuck?
Listen,
I know. I need to
Yoga.
get some yoga. I would see.
Yes.
Yoga.
I need some yoga. I know I can get it back. I'm gonna get it back.
I need to stretch
Your muscles
too.
have memory. Stretch them out a little bit, bring it right back.
See?
She
Gigi
hates
knows.
that shit.
Oh, I know.
Well, though we seen you falling all over the place over the weekend.
Girl, but I hit my headstand though. Okay, drunk and so I had this vision. I'm gonna show y'all the picture. I'm gonna show you the inspiration. I had this vision of doing a recreation of this picture, and then I had the bright drunk ass idea. Because we were in a house on Turks and Caicos that had a private beach. I had on a 3M bikini, so it was like glowing in a reflective light.
Nice.
And I'm like, I'm gonna recreate this picture on the beach with this glow in the dark bikini on. But then I drank a full bottle of Hennessy Privilege out of the bottle.
Yikes.
That's this picture, not even the same day.
I saw
but
that.
I did that, right?
Sis.
And I died, right? But
At
I
this
still
moment.
tried to do this headstand. So I made my sisters and everybody else that was with me come down. We were on live, and I made them come down to the beach with me. And I attempted to get into this headstand, and it was just like the funniest thing in the world. I fell in the sand 3 times.
But you
They
got
kept
it,
trying
though.
to get me to stop. Like, no, just another day. Like, it's not going to happen. Just see, here's
you
the picture.
committed to it.
Here's the picture that I was trying to recreate.
You got it.
Right?
Oh,
So here's
wow.
the
With the
picture.
hair and everything.
Well, no, this is a dress.
That's a dress.
That's a
Yeah.
dress.
It's like an
I
yeah,
can tell
a
that was like
distance.
the hair. Okay.
So I don't know if you could show it to the camera. Okay. So I didn't quite hit the picture, but I definitely hit the headstand.
Okay, it was a little sloppy headstand.
But I did
Sloppy
it.
head.
At least you did it, girl.
Sloppy
It was some
That
sloppy
sound like a good
head.
At
morning.
least you did. Sloppy head.
And then so I hit the headstand, right? But the reason why there's not a picture of the headstand and there's video
So
instead
it didn't happen.
is because when I hit here's video. When I hit the headstand, my cousin's like, wait, let me get it in the picture. And then right before she took the picture, I fell. And then after I fell, I
Oh,
threw
yeah, I
up.
see the leg up. Oh, because you were upside down too. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
see the
were.
legs
I
up.
hit the headstand, crossed
You
my
hit
legs
it.
and everything.
Yes.
And then I fell. So
then you threw up.
after I fell, I threw up and they tried to take me into the house and I'm like, no, just leave me here. I'll be okay. And they put me on one of the beach chairs and one of my friends stayed with me. I woke up at 4:00 in the morning completely covered in sand. Like
my
this was look at me. Completely covered in sand. I'm talking about
That's
I
what you
had
call
sand up
dedication.
my nose. I had sand in my ears and my belly button.
Perseverance.
I still have sand in my hair, which is why I still have this ponytail because it's sand all up through my braids and my sewing, child.
Oh,
You
But
look
when
like
I
a
tell you I
monster on the
had,
beach.
when I tell you I look the beach monster, right? Listen, when I tell you that I had the time of my life this night, it was so much fun.
Memorable.
And I'm just was Monday night, and I'm just now recovering.
See, throwing
today.
up can be
Hence
fun.
the tea.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Fun
Word.
times.
So you got vomit
But
and
you
you
got
got
it done,
sand
though.
all over the
It's
place.
I
a
did it.
marathon. You see that?
I did it. The marathon continues.
Yeah, continue. Because she here to talk about it.
All right, Devale, the next one is who spends more money?
Her. Easily. Her American Express bill every month.
Yes.
She
Fucking
said,
ridiculous.
What's your nickname for me?
A-Max killer.
But then Angela said I'm a hoarder because she said she was watching a video you talking about me hoarding.
You are a hoarder. though.
It's not a hoarder. It's just I
You
have
hoard
things.
and spend money. I don't get it.
Yeah, she's
That's,
collecting
you know,
things. These things could be worth more
pieces.
later. It's an
Yeah.
investment.
We hope.
There you go.
We hope.
There you go.
All right, who's the giver and who's the taker in your relationship?
I'm definitely the giver. She's a taker.
I know.
You gotta work on that.
I do have
She's
to
a
work
taker.
on that.
I give.
I know.
We had this conversation
See?
like
We did just have this
2
conversation
days ago.
a couple days ago. I was
right.
feeling underappreciated.
I'm gonna tell you one thing I do. I tell her exactly how I'm feeling. I was talking to your mans outside, and I told her like part of the reason why it works is because I'm not a dude that feel like I got to be too fucking macho. It's like no, like I wanted to see you yesterday, and you spent mad time with the kids. I ain't getting no pussy in mad long. Like what's up? Because the last thing I want is to feel like underappreciated, and then we not see each other, then I be out and temptation catch me at the wrong time. Because I'm human like everybody else, so I'm like, you know what? Let me just tell my wife exactly how I'm feeling.
Oh, you
and
need to write a book on
hopefully
that.
she could, you know.
Yeah, he's like
Your
super,
men need to learn how
he's
to.
super transparent about the way he
that
feels.
way.
Sometimes it's like painful just to hear because I'm
Right.
just like, damn, I'm not
Because you
really
don't want
like
to think
that.
about temptation just because you haven't had sex in a while.
Yeah,
What's a long
exactly.
time?
Shit.
2 days.
2 days.
Oh my God. Come on now.
Gee.
That's how I feel. I feel like 2 days is forever.
Thank you. 2 days is forever.
Y'all want to switch places on the couch?
Yo, 2 days. Like, what's today? Thursday? We have sex since Tuesday. Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
But she was with the
Me
kids.
too.
Yeah, and in my mind, like Tuesday to Thursday, like I blinked and it's Thursday. So I'm like,
Yes.
shit, has it been 2 days already?
It's
Like
really
I didn't even
been- Yes,
realize
I
it
know
was 2
all
days.
48 hours.
He sure as hell does. Nigga be counting down. Like I'm like, bro.
So you don't tell
there's
him to
mad
just take
stuff
care of
going
himself?
on. Huh?
You don't tell him to just take care of
No.
himself?
He always
Why I
says
get
it's not
married
the
to
same.
jack my dick? Like, why? Like, why be in the house and my wife's in the back sleeping?
Yo,
I'm jacking my
legit,
dick?
sometimes, especially when I was pregnant, I would be like, bro, you just got to take care of yourself. And he'd
Right.
go in the living room and do it and come back and be like, the shit didn't work. And I'm like, what didn't work? You didn't come? And he was like, nah, I did, but I'm still horny. And I'm like, how? You didn't
Yeah.
like
It's you, not his hand.
Exactly.
Well, why don't you never watched?
I've watched him once or twice, but I feel like you get a little
Yo,
like
I
you
get
don't be
upset
want,
because
he
the
gets mad.
fact that I'm jacking my dick and you here, I don't want you watching me now.
And we don't want you jacking.
yeah.
Like, can you imagine jacking your
I've
dick
done
with an
that too.
attitude?
To the point where
That's
sometimes
what it's like.
Jacking with
Saying,
an
like,
Attitude, jacking your dick.
JWA.
With a-
Then you just know, you like,
right, and then
Now
it's
what?
like, especially when you're pregnant, all of a sudden,
clean me up, get the ride. Get the ride.
and towards the end of pregnancy too, it's like you get lockjaw after a while, your throat be all sore
Oh
and
my
shit,
God.
just because it's like, man, like, dude, give me a break. Everything
And that's
is
so
sore in
annoying
that
when
It's not
guys
easy, man.
try to like make you suck their dick for mad long, and you're like, dude, like stop stalling.
I
this
think
shit.
he does that shit as punishment sometimes. Like, you made me wait this
I
long.
absolutely do not.
You do that shit as punishment. I'm like,
know.
yo, I'm about to catch a nosebleed, bro. Like, come
No, I
on.
do not. I would never do that to you.
Sometimes you suck dick and you be like, why did I even start this shit?
Right?
Because now I gotta finish.
Now I gotta
I know when she's like that. I can automatically, like when she's in the middle
My
of sucking
jaw
dick
get a
and she
little
goes,
lazy.
I'm like,
I just be having to
I'm
catch
like,
my
fuck.
breath sometimes. Sometimes the deep throat, I had to like, breathe again, catch it and go back.
Arguments.
Again.
We have arguments while she's sucking my dick. And then she'll like bite me, right? Like we'll be like, and it won't be
Yeah,
like
I
a
give him a
hard
quick look.
bite.
It'll
It
be
won't be a
like,
hard bite. But it'll be like, let me feel
little
it
nigga
to
would
you.
be like, stop.
I'll be like, yo, are you gonna get it to your throat at any point during this whole session, or you just gonna keep your lips on the head, like
That's
you're
the
a
lazy
freshman in
dick
high
suck. Or you
school?
just put the hand down here.
Yeah, like I'm
Then
like,
at that point, he proceeds to grab the back of my neck and it's a wrap.
yeah.
Right?
I'm like, I want to hear that gawk gawk. Speak the Hebrew on it.
Hebrew into it,
That's what I want to hear.
forgive him.
That's what I want to hear.
All right, Devale, what's the most embarrassing thing that happened while you guys were dating early on?
Early on, the most embarrassing thing
Let's see if you know
to
it.
me or to her.
See, that's the same exact thing
Oh,
she
yeah.
said.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, we'll tell you, she said to her something that happened.
Yeah.
Easy. She was at a pageant. She went to go walk up on stage.
I forgot about that. Was early on. I gave him something that was a little after, but you can give him that funny story
She
too.
went to go walk up on stage, and she, we was having fun in college. She had gained about 20, 30 pounds. We were doing our thing. We went to Fridays every Friday.
Okay. Fridays on
Because
Friday.
you
was
have to.
wine and
It's
dining
Friday.
over
I was
Fridays.
Friday, 19
So he could
years
get
old.
the
I was like,
buns.
baby, come on, you go get you a three.
Get the Friday 3 for 3.
So we were smashing a line and eating, and she had gained some weight.
I did.
So she had on a slip, and
It was
she
like
had
a
on
slip dress with the
pantyhose.
overlay. No pantyhose. It
no
was a slip
pantyhose?
dress with the
Okay.
overlay.
So she goes up to the pageant to give the girl a crown because she had won
Yeah, I
the
had
crown
to
the year
like.
before.
I had to like give an award.
And when she goes up, the slip had rolled up and it was just a dress overlay, and all you see is red thong
and ass on stage in front of like 400 people.
400 people. And there's not a lot of black girls in pageants.
Oh, man.
And she's the only Jamaican one, so she got a fat ass. And all you see is red thong and ass.
And the spotlight.
Oh, my God.
And she's standing up there.
And I'm
you didn't realize.
Yeah, and I'm like,
looking up beautiful, like, congratulations.
Exactly. And I went and I did a whole turn and everything. I thought doing my thing, waving and whatnot.
And nobody was like,
and literally, I saw my brother go like this.
oh shit.
And I didn't know what was happening.
Your ass in that red thong.
I don't want to see that. And then I seen a couple men like they about to do a clap and they looking and they nudging each other. So I got off the stage and I was like, and my mother was like, you're dressed, Khadeen, you're dressed.
Thank God there was an Instagram though.
Oh my God! If it was,
at that point,
social media would have torn me up.
That was 2003,
good
right?
and bad.
Yeah, 2003.
2003, good and bad.
It went viral though.
It would have been viral. It would have been viral as fuck.
Well, Khadeen told us a different story.
I told him the story about when I peed on myself in the elevator after Jackson coming home from work.
Yeah, but that wasn't early though.
I know.
But that was like really all she could think of.
That's all I could think of in that
she
moment.
could say like nothing embarrassing happened.
Yeah.
What about something Devale did that was embarrassing?
That happened to me early in our relationship or recently. I could tell you a funny ass
embarrassing
story.
shit happen all the time.
Yeah,
which one comes to mind? I can't.
Funny shit happened to me all the time.
I was thinking of you in the Detroit Lions story in the bathroom.
Oh, that shit is crazy. All right, so
you gotta hear this one real quick.
I'm in college, right, and I'm not like a elite pro athlete, right? I'm just a regular guy that's playing football, but I ended up becoming All-American, right? So
it's all right. You can toot your own baby. You was bomb.
No, but I'm 5'10", 100. I'm 5'10", 175 pounds. Like I don't look like the typical athlete, right? Mm-hmm. So the draft come and go, so does free agency, and the only team that was willing to bring me out for a workout was the Lions. So the Lions flies me out for a workout, and now it's hitting me that I'm about to work out for a pro team. So my stomach is like, something's like killing me, right? So I'm on the plane like, shit. So now we get off the plane and they take us to the facility and I'm like, all right, so they're going to take, so they no, first you got to fill out paperwork. I'm like, oh my God, my stomach, I'm about to lose it. So then they like, all right, you go to the bathroom, I go to the bathroom, right? And you know how when you get close to using the bathroom,
we were talking
that's when
about
it
this.
starts coming, right? So it's like turtle heading right now. And I'm like getting to the bathroom. I go to put the toilet paper down. And then when I turn around to sit, the toilet paper falls in the toilet.
Ooh.
So now I turn back around. When I turn back around to bend over to pick up the paper, the shit says, "Swagger!" All against the door. Like it was just shot out like, God. Right? So now I'm like, oh. So I'm like, damn, what I'm going to do? So then I go to start to try to clean it up, and then I hear somebody come into the bathroom, and they kicking in the door. So when they went in one store, I went into the next store. Like I ran to the next store.
God.
Then I heard them open the door, and they like, yo, what the fuck? So then I come out the bathroom, I come out the store, and I'm like, yo, what happened?
That's where I got that from. I told you my shit and I went to the next store.
And then he was just like, yo, look at this. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Nasty ass.
Who did this shit, man? He was like, these fucking rookies. I was like, yeah, that shit nasty, man. I'm gonna go, you want me to go get somebody? He was like, yeah. So I left, I washed my hands, went to the meeting room. I was like, wow.
You probably had shit all over your ass and everything though.
Yeah, it was shit everywhere, bro. I don't even check.
Oh my God.
It was so
When he told me this story after, I was like, bro, that is gross.
I thought my shit story was bad. Jesus.
What's your shit
Everybody
story?
have bad shit stories,
How I
I'm
stepped in my own
sure.
shit?
Oh.
Okay, so
You had to cop a squat somewhere?
I had on Tim's, right?
Not the butters.
Yes.
Dead ass.
I had on Tim's. So this was years ago, like early 2000s.
I was like, wait a minute.
When I still lived in Philly in the early 2000s, I used to be like a promo model. So we used to go like do cigarette stuff and alcohol stuff and, you know, like a Corona girl or whatever. Like I do that type of stuff. So I'm at this smoke shop, like out in the suburbs somewhere, and stomach started bubbling and I gotta go.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I used to be a professional dancer, stripper, but before that I was like a ballerina. So I'm good to like squat and hold it up without having to sit.
Okay.
So I do that move. But then I lose my balance. And I lose my balance just as it's dropping. And it hit the floor and I land.
Damn. Y'all got some amazing shit stories.
Right? So I'm like, oh shit, how am I going to clean this up? So I clean myself up and then I start looking around the bathroom. Luckily they had some 409. So I'm
You can always do it on the
scrubbing it
409.
with tissue, with toilet paper
Tim's.
out my tub.
Oh,
You gotta
the
get in the
grooves, it's all in the
crevices.
I was in the bathroom for like an hour or longer, cleaning up the bathroom, cleaning up myself.
And Tim's have the ridges too.
Girl, yes. So I finally comes out, and the girl that I'm working with, she like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Were you sick or something?" And I just told her, like, "Girl, I just shit it and hit the floor. And I had to clean it up."
That's mad funny though.
Yeah,
She
I definitely stepped in my own
make
shit.
that shit up. Yeah,
No, I stepped in my own
You
shit.
can't make that up.
Steph,
man.
you have a shit story?
I don't shit.
Stephanie don't shit.
I don't shit. I'm a girl. Girls don't shit. I'm sorry. That's the story. And I'm sticking to it.
Exactly.
I don't care.
I like
Do you
that.
remember
I'm
the
the
first
same
time you
way.
shit?
No,
and Devale knew about it?
No.
Nigga, I remember.
It's fake.
Was it that memorable?
Yes.
My first shit?
Yes.
I can't remember my first shit or making it awkward.
Real talk, man. Like when I first met Khadeen, like the first couple months, she's going to the bathroom. It was like air. Like I was like, yo, damn, she didn't shit, nothing. Like I smell nothing.
That's what.
And then it was like after a couple months, we was in college, and this is when did I break my finger? February.
Oh, yes, yeah.
It's February. I broke my finger, right? So I'm staying in her room. She went into the bathroom, came back out, and I went in right after her.
Oh, we
and
hate
I was
when
like,
that
who's in this bathroom? These other niggas in this room? Somebody whoever's in this bathroom stink, yo.
Yo, don't be talking about my insides like that, all right?
That's
My insides feel very disrespected.
Because he was just used to the air smell.
Right.
And she was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was like, was you?
Listen, bro, you in my four walls now. Don't be talking about
But didn't
my
that make you
that
feel
shit.
closer?
No. Not at all. I didn't feel close
All
at
that
all.
time you like, does she shit?
So,
And then now
did
I
you
got
feel
to
good
smell
to
her
know
shit.
like that was like another like step in our relationship? Like now
Yeah.
she shits
No, I started
within the
contemplating.
vicinity.
So wait, so now that you guys are married for all of these years and together with children, what is like the shit status now? Like when it comes to
Shit
using the
status.
bathroom?
Oh my
let me tell ya,
God.
Now she coming
Straight
in.
asshole be open all the time. Like whatever, you coming in? My kids be in there. One time he was taking this shit. He's like, "Yo, come sit in my lap."
Oh my God.
Now,
was
now
like,
this is the funny
seriously?
part. Now, this is the guy's honest truth. When I was younger and I used to fart, she used to be like, "Oh, it's cute." Now if I fart, she's like,
Like,
"Devale,
get away
what the
from me.
fuck?
I'm like, yo, get away.
You gotta do that.
So you really thought his
can't
farts
go
were
to the bathroom.
cute? You thought his farts were cute for real?
In the beginning, I was just like,
Oh, you funny.
Now she gets so disgusted. Like, oh my God. You have to do that.
like,
That's amazing.
Stephanie, I
your
can't wait
gas
till
is
you
next level.
shit and your man knows about it.
Nah, he knows when I go in the bathroom, I don't shit. He be like, "What you doing in the bathroom if you're not shitting?" And I'll be like, "I'm talking to Jesus. I'm praying."
How
Like
long y'all
you're
been
not
together?
supposed to interrupt me while
He
I'm
knows
praying.
though.
I know him for 17 years, but we
Oh, yeah?
haven't been together for that long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you take matches in there?
I mean, we've
freshener?
been on and off over the years, but I had a relationship in between, and so did he, and now we're back together now.
That's what's
Okay,
up.
good for y'all.
Yeah.
But you you like drop and flush. That's what she used to
The
do.
courtesy
Yeah.
flush.
Yeah.
I
what you have
don't
to
do
do.
that.
I think
that should be
but
working,
I
though.
don't do that, but if I did, I would be dropping and flushing.
Well, you have to drop and flush, but you also have to like keep your legs closed
And
so the
cover
air
the
doesn't
toilet,
come
right?
out. Yeah.
See?
Yeah,
like
bro,
the art to it that I just,
Remember
I have
in
not
DC?
perfected that shit yet.
Remember in DC?
What?
She went to she's upstairs, right? And she
This is
went
like literally like 3 weeks
3
ago.
weeks ago. She's in the hotel room, right?
I go up before him.
And she goes up before me, and then I come up, and the bellman is coming out of the room. Bellman's coming out of the room, and I'm looking at him like, you smell like shit in here, man. What the fuck? So Khadeen was like, I'm sorry. I was like, that was you in the bathroom. And she
Yo,
was like, yeah.
let me tell y'all, I had to shit so bad, right? So bad. So I check in, I race upstairs. I'm like, babe, park the car, whatever, valet, whatever. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Left me.
Ran upstairs, took a shit. So first of all, I'm mid shit and I hear a knock at the door. So I was like, oh, and I'm thinking it's him, totally forgetting about the bellman. So I literally didn't even wipe or anything. I just got up off the seat because the door was right there. I went to open it and I saw it was the bellman, and I was like, oh my God, give me a second. So I went back in, I wiped,
So you know he
flushed,
smelled it.
everything.
Yo.
And homeboy walked right in, and I saw him like door,
bathroom.
literally right there. There was like no mistaking it.
I'd have been like, you can leave it in the hall, I'll grab it.
I know. I'm gonna meet you down the hall, bruh. I'm gonna just roll my bag and
And now
then
I
go
gotta
this
deal with
way.
that. I'm
So then he came in like 5 minutes later, and he was like, "Yo, we gotta switch rooms. This room smells funny." I was like, "It's me."
Now the bellman know my wife ass smells shitty, bro. Now every time we go downstairs, the bellman looking at me.
But actually, your shit probably still smell worse than hers.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be. Ooh.
I don't know.
Especially on this little diet he on. Forget it.
Yeah, this keto diet. This keto diet got me.
All that bacon and meat and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Eggs. Yeah, all that will make your shit
It's
stink.
mad protein. It's mad protein. Tuna fish.
Right.
Oh God, I hate this
About
subject.
to
Can
get
we
you a
move
porta
on?
potty. Especially for someone who doesn't do it ever.
Yo, your kids tell you too when your shit stink. Like you be in the bathroom, they'll walk by the door be closed. So you hear, "Oh, Daddy, you doing it again? We smell it outside." I'm like,
What
shut
is this
up.
keto diet over?
For real. My 2-year-old be like, Daddy, stink.
I'm like, everybody shut the hell up.
Thanks again to Buffy Comforters for supporting this week's episode. Buffy makes bedding that is super comfy and super sustainable. Buffy products are made using only renewable and recycled materials, which makes them as soft on the planet as they are on your bed. Buffy Comforters keep you at the perfect temperature so you feel cozy without overheating. Plus, the Buffy Cloud Comforter is hypoallergenic. Its high thread count shuts out dust, mold, and mites for a healthier sleeping environment. The inside fill of each Buffy comforter is made from 100% recycled water bottles that are transformed and given a second life as a super fluffy fiber. The Buffy Cloud Comforter feels even softer than down while keeping approximately 50 bottles out of landfills and oceans. I can't sleep without a blanket over my face, and the Buffy comforter is comfortable, it's breathable, and it always gives me a good night's sleep. Buffy believes bedding is personal, so they offer a complimentary trial. Try a comforter in your own bed for 30 days. If you don't love it, return it for free. For $20 off your Buffy comforter, visit buffy.co and enter promo code LIPSERVICE. That's BUFFY.co, promo code LIPSERVICE for $20 off your Buffy comforter. It's 2019, and everyone needs a great pair of wireless earbuds. It's what I use when I'm working out, when I'm walking in the street and I can't use my hands. It's so convenient, but it's expensive, right? Before you go dropping hundreds of dollars on a pair, you need to check out the wireless earbuds from Raycon. Raycon earbuds start at about half the price of any other premium wireless earbuds on the market. And guess what? They sound just as amazing. The company was actually co-founded by Ray J, and celebrities like Snoop Dogg are already obsessed. Raycon's E50 wireless earbuds have totally changed the game for me. They're so comfortable and you can take them anywhere. It's easy. Unlike some of your other wireless options, Raycon earbuds are both stylish and discreet with no dangling wires or stems. And of course, they don't just look great, they sound great too. My secret is I always leave them charging in the car, so whenever I have to get out and walk around, they're ready to go. Even when I carry one of my small clutches to go to an event, they fit in the clutch. Raycon offers their wireless earbuds for everyone in a range of fun colors and at an unbeatable price. Go to buyraycon.com/lipservice and get 20% off your order. That's at buyraycon.com/lipservice for 20% off Raycon wireless earbuds. If you've been eyeing a pair, now is the time to get an amazing deal. It's already inexpensive, so with that extra 20% off, imagine. One more time, buyraycon.com, buyraycon.com/lipservice. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that just happened recently in the press, right? Willow Smith on Red Table Talk was talking about porn, and she was saying she likes artistic looking porn. And so now an adult film star, Brie Mills, wants Willow Smith to direct a porn. And so,
How old is she?
she's of age. I mean, she was talking about watching porn and everything with her mom and her grandmother.
She was like 18.
If
How
you,
did I
had,
miss this episode? Oh, I gotta catch up.
if you had the opportunity to direct a porn, what would it be? What would the plot be? What would your treatment be?
If had to
I already
direct
know
a
what I
porn.
want to see.
What?
Cheerleader, football player.
She's done this out.
That's my favorite kind.
That's what you guys can do.
Like, you know, football team is like, oh,
She is like your
don't
sex
tell
spirit
anybody
animal.
I'm a
She
cheerleader.
is.
You are my
What's
sex
your
spirit
sign?
animal. I'm Aries.
Oh, Aries.
Sex spirit, and I'm dead ass thinking
My
like
best friend is
cheerleader.
the Aries.
Football player
Yo, this
comes out of
dude
the
had
game.
me squeezing
and
into
it's
my
like-
skirt.
But I like, and she's like a cheerleader. She's like, guys, don't tell anybody I was here.
We're
And
under
then
the
she's like
bleachers type.
sucking mad dick. It's like a
That
good
would
First of all, I love getting my dick sucked, so that's great.
She
But
just
what do I
mentioned
like
the
for you?
train.
What do I like for you to wear?
Oh, like a schoolgirl outfit
or
cheerleader
outfit.
He literally
Yeah,
had me
that's
put
my
on my uniform from high school days.
Come on,
I think we did a video about it, didn't we? We
that's
recently
cute
did a
as
video
fuck.
about it. Yeah, I mean that shit was up here because my waist got a little bigger and my ass is bigger, so it was
you
cute.
still had it on,
But
though.
it was
I didn't give a
alright.
shit.
You didn't give a
I
shit.
flipped that shit up.
Then me trying to take that shit over. I take it off. It was a whole. Yeah, I'll probably do
that.
I like the school scenario, like schoolgirl of age schoolgirl though.
the
I'm
naughty
trying-
girl.
yeah, like a little height. It could be college and the professor situation on a desk. Not like the typical bed situation. Like I like furniture, but not the bed.
Okay.
Up against the bookcase.
You guys
down
have
the
to try this later.
chalkboard.
You see me thinking right now. I'm like,
Yeah, he in deep
I
thought.
need all this energy when we get home.
Have you guys ever filmed
can't
anything
promise
together,
that.
like for your
Absolutely.
own pleasure? Yes.
We have, yeah, not recently. Maybe we should reintroduce that
you
because
go.
We
we've
can't
been
do
thinking
that.
of ways.
Shit be
to
up in the
kids.
cloud, then you
know.
get famous, then now
But where
it's
them
gonna be in
tapes
your
at?
mouth on
We gotta
freaking
make sure we
Shade
know where them
Room.
tapes are at and they're safe.
I don't know where them tapes are.
I sense a leak
Here
coming.
we go.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, we should do that because we've been looking for ways to kind of reinvent, spice things up. Like after 17
should
years
be
with the
dope.
same person, it's like, bro.
She made a face
Role
like,
playing is cute.
So-
Putting on the uniform, that's a little role play.
I gotta
Yeah.
beg for that though.
He
That's
asked me
cute.
all the time. He was like, "You dress up, you dress up." I'm like, "Oh."
do you put your
It's hard when you have
uniform
little
on?
kids.
I ask her what she want me to put on. I ask her.
I like him in
Let
a
me tell
suit.
you- let me tell
I
you
like him in an
something,
actual suit though.
I ask all of these damn questions, but don't get no answers. I'm glad that we're here. So now that we can air this out,
Therapy
and
session.
you guys,
I've
can,
actually
you know
thought
what I'm
about
saying?
sex therapy for us too, so this actually probably might work.
I think
you
this
guys
is
that'd
sex
be
therapy.
awesome.
Yeah.
This is
Sex therapy.
This
We're
is
gonna have to
exactly
do a
what it
touch
is.
base. Y'all gonna have to have us back in a couple months.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
see how
yeah,
we can.
yeah.
We're gonna give you a homework.
Absolutely.
You know,
Right.
for real,
I'm with
for
it.
real.
And you said you like suits. I'll put my suit on
Would you put
tonight.
a full suit tie and everything?
Three piece.
Three-piece.
Everything.
Like, she
With
likes
the
it.
cummerbund,
and the shoes.
cummerbund.
Cummerbund. That's a tuxedo.
I'll do all that. I'll do all that.
There you go.
With a
Oh,
hat
so
on.
y'all can have
our
like a
wedding
cute
day.
prom scenario.
A prom porn.
That would be cute.
Prom porn.
Prom night.
Look at that.
Look, y'all just trying to
But
get
my
me
dress
hyped.
would
She
be
ain't gonna do none
scandalous
of this
though because
shit.
these girls going to prom nowadays. You ever see them dresses?
Listen.
Yeah, those
These
dresses
little
are
like 16 and
very
17 year olds. I'm like, y'all
Okay.
are grown. See, I'm gonna get one of them.
There you
My
go.
daughter is
grown
not
prom
wearing
dress.
none of that.
He be talking about this hypothetical daughter we don't have that we not having. So
on the way
None of
after
that.
this prom
you could borrow
porn.
somebody
You
else.
damn right. After this
Daughter on the way. We gonna do a
touch
recap.
base
You
in
like,
about 3
I'm
months.
pregnant. It's a girl.
Right?
That's
We'll come
exactly
here to
what
make the announcement if it happens.
Yay. All right, so Gigi, what would you if you had to direct a porn? What would your plot be?
Girl, orgy.
Okay.
You already know. We need multiple participants.
Is it a bisexual orgy, like guys doing guys too?
I could direct that. I couldn't be in it though.
No, you're
I
not
could
in
direct
it.
it.
You're not in it.
Yeah, I could direct that.
Why couldn't you be in it?
Because I don't want to be in the mix with a guy and another guy and they doing stuff. I watch it. I watch it. Ooh.
But like the guys doing stuff to you though.
to the guys doing stuff to the guys though.
And you.
Yeah,
But
no.
you.
And me. No,
And also,
yeah,
you
not
can't
you.
go from anal to vaginal.
I'm not into
No, it's a
bisexual
whole
porn.
infection waiting to happen.
I could direct a bisexual porn orgy
Yeah.
for sure.
What would it be called?
All for one and one for all.
That's actually not bad. That's actually very creative.
Willow, here's your creative team right here, Willow.
That's
Here's your
actually
creative
very
team.
creative. That's
So
like
make sure you
top
hit us
two.
up, Willow.
Yeah,
You know, we
got
have a great
this.
relationship with Bang Bros.
I watch
Gigi.
it on
What about you, Steph? So you would do the cheerleader?
Yeah, definitely cheerleader with like a bunch of big football players. They're like, yeah, don't worry, babe.
blonde with some big
we're
black
not gonna
dicks.
tell. We're not gonna
seen
tell
that.
anybody you were here. We don't want you to get kicked out of school,
I've
girl.
seen that too.
Right.
You know,
Under the bleachers.
yeah, it's like my favorite porn.
She walks in, she's just like, hey, I'm lost. Where
I'm trying to get to class.
Like, oh my god.
She's doing the gawk gawk.
Yeah, the minute she just walked like I'm lost, and they're just like, we can help you.
Are you lost?
Yeah,
Help you find your way.
yeah, she's randomly
And
lost.
that
in the
boom,
locker room.
she's getting
And boom, dicks everywhere.
and all.
That's
Dicks everywhere.
Dicks everywhere.
Dicks in every hole.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
I love that. I love that.
What are some songs that when you were growing up, right, you didn't realize they were about sex, and now that you look back, you were singing these songs, and you're like, damn, that was about sex all that time.
All I want to do is zoom, zoom, zoom,
And a boom, boom.
Just shake
Yes.
it.
I used to
I mean,
get
I
trouble
knew it
for
was
singing
about
that.
sex, but mine was like flicks, time to have sex.
What else could that be about?
Yeah.
But it was almost like, damn, I can't wait till I could be like, yes, playing that shit in the background.
Electric Slide was about a vibrator.
The electric slide?
Yes.
I think Google that. I don't know if I
Look
believe
it
that.
up. The electric slide it just came out recently.
Feel it.
It's electric. Yeah, the electric slide is about a vibrator. Who knew that? All the cookouts, all the wedding receptions, all of the fish fries and shit. You did the electric slide at. And we've been line dancing to the vibrator song.
Good info.
That's a rumor. It says it's rumored to be about a vibrator.
Rumored.
Let's do a little fact check here. They said it's a false internet rumor.
Okay. Well, I believe it.
You can't believe everything you read on
I believe
Instagram.
it. I saw it on YouTube. It has to be real.
We can change the meaning for it, and we can do an electric slide porno.
Which is a big orgy. There you go. It works.
Now, somebody told me, and let me see if this Macarena was about a girl with two, like, that got with a guy's friends, two of his friends. But let me see. I don't know. See, now I got to make sure that's true.
I think I was way too young to be listening to Akanali and put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Put it in your mouth.
Yes.
I was like 7. Like,
Oh, and me too with what's her name? Adina Howard.
Eat me out.
I will be a freak all through the day until the dawn. That was my song.
Exactly. That's another one. We can pump.
Yeah.
Little girls.
All
Like,
through the night till the early dawn.
lot of songs
in the
in the
Barbie and the
90s.
Ken.
It was all about that.
Oh, it is about a girl that's cheating, a girl named Macarena who cheats on her boyfriend with 2 friends while he's being drafted into the army.
Damn, Macarena.
Oh my God, that's so
That's very
heartbreaking.
specific.
All of
And here's another dance.
Yes, that's good.
That's all.
What does that mean? So she used each hand, one for each guy.
Right. You got
So y'all over there doing the Macarena.
That's messed up.
And you know, Lay Your Head on My Pillow by Tony.
Yeah.
That's about a guy
Performing
eating her
oral.
pussy.
Oh.
And just relax.
I tell you that sometimes.
Did you say that when you about to play that song?
Now you gotta start
this is
playing
what I
that
tell her. I'm
song
like,
in the background.
Just come sit right here. Just relax right now.
Just relax.
Just sit here and
relax.
Do you guys play music during sex?
Sometimes.
Yeah, we do sometimes.
Is it better, you think, with music?
I like it.
Yeah.
Do you
I
always try to
particularly
stay on beat?
music?
I do.
Yes.
I like to dance.
And then sometimes I'm going through like, we gotta stop. I don't like this song. So I'm like,
Right.
shuffle in the middle. I'm like, this
Right.
song is just cramping my style. It's like,
Right.
my whole ride is off.
He's like, hold up.
I'm like, I don't want shuffle. I have to have like a whole storyboard for the routine
Yeah.
in my playlist. So yeah, definitely. I think music makes it better.
Who talks crazier in the bedroom?
Me.
Clearly, right?
I'll be asking all sorts of questions. I'm asking all sorts of porn questions.
And don't let me not answer because then it's like, you go harder, you know, and I'm just like, damn, all right, yes.
Yeah, I asked you if you felt me. You didn't say shit. Now you got to film me.
Now you're going to feel me.
Yes.
Sometimes I be in the moment though, I can't get it out. So it's definitely you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm looking at all these songs that I had no idea what they were about. All right, now should couples have access to each other's passwords?
Yeah, I mean, we don't mind. We have access to each other's passwords at this point.
How long did it take to get to that point? And was there issues for it to get to that point?
I mean, I went through his phone a couple times over the years. I mean, was I looking for anything in particular? Not really. I think I'm just nosy by nature. So
You mad nosy.
I am.
What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, like me.
Are you? When's your birthday?
December 5th.
Oh my God!
Yours
That's my
too?
birthday.
Oh my
Get
God.
the fuck out of here.
Wow. You're amazing.
You are too.
You gotta start sucking dick when I wake up in the morning.
You better start sucking dick.
No, but I bet you she had her moments in time when she woke up and she
Listen, she
wanted to
said
suck
when
a
it's good,
dick.
it's great.
When it's good, it's great.
Yeah, she had
And
her
you said
moments.
she done it?
Yeah, she's had her
She had
moments.
moments.
Like
Raise the
Sagittarius,
inflection
we're
when you say
sexual.
She had her moments.
Talking to the mic.
Talk to the mic when you say
You
that. Put
had
some
your
bass in that
moments.
shit.
I don't. To be honest, I don't think it should be a prerequisite to have people's passwords. I think it should be a choice of whether y'all going to share passwords.
So when did that choice happen? Like for you to say, okay.
Now, for me, I never hid my password from her. She always could have access to my
Yeah,
stuff.
we both have never hit
Because
passwords.
I
It was like a
never-
mutual trust thing that I've broken like a couple times.
And for me, I never really wanted to be a liar or a cheater, even though I've had my moments where I've cheated. But I've always just wanted to tell her, like, yo, I really feel like I need to do my thing a little bit. Because I just hate feeling like I'm a prisoner in my own home. Like, I hate feeling like, oh, shit. Let me, she may be coming out the shower. So I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? When we were in college, we had some times like, yo, I need to go on a break. Why? Because we're not vibing sexually. I'm 19 years old. I think I need to do some other things. So since we had that transparency and we talked about going on breaks, stuff like that, I never really felt like I had necessarily hide my passwords and stuff like that. But I do feel like if you go into somebody's phone, you break into the phone, that's an invasion of privacy. Like, you should not do that.
Right. I agree with that. You shouldn't. Have you ever looked at her phone? See,
No, I didn't.
never, not once, like just.
No, I haven't.
No, I've never.
No.
I mean, he's not gonna find nothing because I'm a good girl.
I did find one thing
But,
one time though.
You didn't look, you said.
I remember when you had the phone was open.
Oh yeah, the phone was open.
The phone was open.
We had an issue where I was like texting somebody inappropriately, and he found it.
And I found it.
He found it, and I was honest. I had to confront, upfront about it.
So, and it wasn't even I looked at her phone. I was looking for actually a song to play. And I had Googled, I put in the search,
Macarena.
Take You Down from Chris Brown. And then text messages popped up that said Take You Down between her and another dude.
Oh my
No, it wasn't Take You Down. It was something else. It was like Kiss Kiss or something.
It was something crazy.
It was something like
That's
Kiss.
my song too. That's my
Kiss
song
popped
too.
up. Yeah, it was
used to
like
be.
Kiss. But there were
Right,
like
where it used to be.
messages that were like deleted from my phone, and
they
then
popped up.
iPhone be saving every goddamn thing
damn.
somewhere in somebody cloud.
Damn, made you hot.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Right,
What the fuck is this? And she was just like, oh, well, we was going through whatever. And that's another thing, we've been very transparent. When I was going through my shit and she was going through her shit, it was like, you know what? Let's just talk
gotta lay it
about
all
it.
out.
And then you got to be honest as a man too. Like, yeah, I was kind of distant. I'm not really surprised that you were having inappropriate conversations because I was being an asshole. So,
you're so
we've been through
understanding.
that.
People
We've been
always
through
want to
that.
know, how do you recover in a relationship from cheating? Because for some people, it is hard. Like, we keep on asking the questions over and over again. We want to know details. You think it's necessary to know details if someone cheats on you? Like,
I did. I wanted to know details.
Yeah, and vice versa. I feel like I needed to paint that picture in my mind, and though it never left my mind, after a while it did. But I feel like I just needed to know for my own sanity, because if not, I was going to keep wondering about what had happened or what possibly happened. So I needed to know details, and he did too.
For me, I wanted to know how far it gotten, because I need to know where did I mess up. For me, it's about self-reflection. So it's like, if my girl went this far, my girl did this, why did she do that? And if this is the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with, how can I prevent that from happening again? If I'm on some like, I don't want to know, fuck it, then I'm really not trying to grow. Because realistically, when you're with somebody and you know someone's trying to be with you, then you have to know that if they did something outside of the norm, it had to be something that you did. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's not something you did, she going through something, that we need to discuss that and make a decision if we not going to be together, if we going to be together.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, I need to get all this information so I can find out what I want to do. And we made choices to stay together. And
Yeah, I think it's always a choice involved, because people ask about how you get past, infidelities, or how you get past those moments where you're not necessarily honest with each other. But I think giving each other the choice to decide that you want to be there and not making it a thing where you're putting up this facade or you're lying, and then people are trying to stay together under these, false notions of what's really happening. That's why we really try to be as transparent as possible. Like, this is about to break his heart, but I have to tell him what exactly happened, and vice versa. And I think
I was
that's
about
the
to say
easier way to
something
get
right now. I was like,
get
oh,
past it. I've been like, I'm like, yeah, let me divulge this right now when there's people in the room, so lessen the blow.
I will be honest though, you don't ever just get over it and never ever remember. You have days where shit come up and you just be like, fuck, can't believe she did that shit. Like, you just be mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just some days it's bad, or something will happen and like for example, she hates calling me when she gets places. Like, she's just not responsible like that. She'll be on an Uber going to an event, and I'll be like, yo, I told you to text me to make sure you're safe. And then she don't text me, and I'm like, was you fucking texting people, huh? And I hung up the phone, right?
Yeah, but you was texting homeboy. You was texting old boy though when you was getting off the train.
You know what I'm saying? You can text him, but you can't text me when you got there.
I'm like, damn, this is 7 years later, bro. And I'm like,
Right, that has to be a
7
conscious
years ago.
effort on your part too, when you decide to forgive somebody and stay with them, to like check yourself sometimes when you want to ask
That's
a
so
million
true.
questions.
Yes,
And when you're
so
feeling a certain
true.
way, sometimes it's more like you, instead of flipping out on somebody and
Yeah.
asking over, you have to sometimes say, okay, I said I was going to stay. I need to at least make that effort and not give someone a
That's
hard
true.
time.
It's mad true.
it's so true.
Sure, it's not
Absolutely.
easy.
It's not. No, every day is a work in progress. I think with us too. And even after 17 years, I think it's that much. It's easier and it's harder at the same time, because we get each other more now, and we have so much more invested at this point too. We have 3 children. It's not the easiest thing to walk away from, but
Yeah, shit
definitely
hard.
trying to be as honest as possible.
Some people feel like cheating can make their relationship stronger. and getting past it.
I feel like
people?
They can get past.
Who people?
Somebody just said that. Because look, sometimes you like take somebody for granted, and then when you realize that you could have lost everything because you cheated, or you go and leave
I see that.
and you
Like
can leave the
risk it
household
all.
and find that things are not better. Because sometimes we think that a different situation than what we're in could be better, and it makes you realize that you really want what you have.
Yeah.
I can see that. That had happened with one of your friends. I won't say his name, but that happened where he had cheated and his wife found out, and they got past it because she was like, "Wow, I really was just like completely ignoring you."
They both had like reflection. Like he cheated, and then she like looked at herself in the mirror and was like, "Damn, like."
I can't even blame him.
We didn't have sex in this long. I didn't do this. I'm never this. And she was like, damn, like, how could I be mad? Like, you're a good dude. And then him leaving and him being out there, realizing that there was nobody out there like his wife.
It's
he was
whack
just
out
like,
here.
yeah, he was just like, yo, let's make it work. So both of them had reflection off of that.
Right.
Now, that don't mean you just
I
go
was
out
about to
and
say, we
cheat.
not encouraging cheating all the time.
No, but I'm saying, but the thing is that
happens.
it can either break your relationship or you can have it make it stronger.
Right, right.
And so it could go either way. You don't really know until you get through it or don't get through
Or
it.
you don't even know how you're going to deal with it. Everybody deals with it differently.
Some people are like, okay, it's not a deal breaker. Some people are like, never again in life.
True.
Yep.
And you're not wrong either way.
Absolutely.
What do you ladies think about cheating?
Good thing I had that laser. I won't be peeing on myself. No. I think that cheating is very bad, and I think that it just shouldn't be done. Period. But shit happens, and like Angela said, each relationship in each person and each situation is different, and if you choose to stay or work it out or whatever, then so be it. Me personally, I've been with the same person now for 10 years. We've broken up and gotten back together, and there has been infidelity, so clearly we've been able to work it out. But
does it feel stronger now than it ever did before?
At this moment, yes.
There you go.
See, now I've heard people ask about like breaks. Do people take these breaks because they want to go out and experience somebody else?
Well, see, we just broke
was it
up.
Not?
Like when we were on break, we were just like a total
It wasn't
breakup.
like I need a break. It was more
It
like
was just
fuck
like
you.
it's fuck you, it's over.
Okay.
Yeah,
We had our couple of moments like that where it's like fuck you, and then it's like whatever happens at that time, it happens.
Yeah. The two most the long length of breakups that we had, it happened twice when I actually like moved out of our house. The first time I was out of the house for 8 months, but within like 3 months we were back together. So that was like a little weird. It was like the fakest breakup I ever remember. And then the second time was real. The second time I was going for a year and a half, and we were still in between that year and a half. Like I moved out, and before my mattress was on the bed frame, we was fucking on the floor on the mattress. So
That's true.
right.
Like I heard that story before.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, when I left the first time, we were sleeping in separate rooms and for like 4 months, and then so of course we weren't having any sex. And before I pulled off in my U-Haul, the very first time I moved out, before I pulled off in my U-Haul, we fucked in the bathroom. So it was just like
talking about
It was
this in the
right
car.
before you about to go.
last
It was
week.
like, don't you
Yeah,
leave and
that's
let me
true,
get
too.
this.
Well, what about you, Steph? What's your thoughts on cheating?
Well, I have. I feel like this. I feel like if a girl cheats, she's damaged goods. It's no good no more. But a guy is a little stupider than a woman. You know what I mean? So sometimes you have to forgive him a little.
Sorry, you're outnumbered.
Not always.
You're outnumbered.
So you're saying a guy can't take a girl back after cheating?
I'm not saying, because everybody's situation is different, but I just feel like, for a woman to cheat, there's a lot more emotions involved.
I was just
you know
about
what
to
I
say
mean?
that.
Like we're cheating. We're not cheating because we want to get fucked and we're horny.
Right.
Like a man would.
A man cheats because he wanna fuck.
Exactly. A man is missing.
Right.
It's
A
not,
woman
it's
cheats
not
because
he's
it's an
not
emotional
feeling loved
thing.
in his
It
heart.
could be also that though.
It could be,
Yeah.
but most of the time a man is cheating because his dick is hard.
That's that,
And
yo,
that's stupid.
And there's new pussy running around.
That's
so
not,
it's
that's
like
not
okay.
stupid,
Exactly.
though. I'm the only one here. I'm the only one here.
Represent.
Okay.
So I'm
Represent
gonna
for the man.
for how men think. Okay. Women want monogamy, right? Women want monogamy. Do you know how hard it is for a man to try to be monogamous to a woman, and then when he's ready to have sex, the woman act like he's being like she's bothering him? Think about how that feels for a man.
Right.
You want monogamy from me. So I'm trying to be monogamous, but then when I ask you for sex, you act like I'm bothering you. Then when I don't
That's
ask for
horrible.
sex,
That
you know
feels
what I'm saying?
unloved.
Like that's what men go through, especially when you're in relationships for a long time. There's a lot of women who just like, oh my God, you want to have sex again? It's like, yo, I'm trying to be everything to you and only give you this. This is what I need. And then you act like it's a bother. And then when you have sex, it's like, fine, here, take it. So now we have whack sex when we have sex, or you don't want to have sex and you expect me to live like that.
Mm-hmm.
So then dude's like, you know what? I can't keep saying it because I don't want to bother her. So let me just go try to get it so I don't have to bother her. Then he get caught. Now he the bad guy. What the fuck? How he got there though?
But that's what I'm saying with guys. You guys, and then men, you have to release the semen. Men have to. Like we don't have to come. Girls don't have to come. We're good if we don't come.
I'm good, but I still need to
release
come.
their semen.
They have to. They get sick if they don't release it.
Listen, like
Who told you
ketosis.
that?
Then he's sick.
Let me Google
They
that.
get
If he's
sick.
celibate,
Men
he's
get sick if they don't release semen.
No, they get
No,
sick.
she meant if you
No,
have
even
sex and you don't nut.
Yeah, like
Oh, you talking about blue balls?
Blue balls.
Yes, even
Yeah,
that. Or
Okay.
even if a man, like guys on Ramadan, they have to fast. They can't jerk off. They can't have sex. They can't release the
How
sperm.
long is that for?
It's for
like
a month.
30 days.
Oh.
It's for a month. So imagine as a man not being able to release a nut for a whole month.
I might die.
You're gonna get sick. You're not gonna
die.
You're gonna get sick.
Angela, I might
That's
die.
what I'm saying.
If those who celebrate Ramadan can do it, you
But
can
what
do
happens
it.
is
No,
but what happens is they'll end up having a wet dream. You know, they'll wake
Right.
up with the cum on
No,
their
that's
underwear.
very true.
Yeah,
That's very
that's
true.
what will happen. But it's not a good feeling for a man. Like,
When's the last time you had a wet dream?
We're talking about a sacrifice to God. Like this is a sacrifice to
This is
God.
my wet dream. No, listen.
better.
No, I'm just
You better.
I'm just saying though, like men don't talk about this because it sounds real weak. But it's the truth though, yo. When you trying to be everything for a woman and then you trying to have sex with her and she's saying she not in the mood, and then when she is in the mood, she give you some half-ass booty just to shut you up. That should be whack to us. Like I'm trying to be monogamous with you and you making it seem like it's a big chore. Like nobody want to deal with that.
You know what's whack to us though? When guys want to have sex, but they don't want to like
Eat the pussy.
put in some effort. They
can see that.
sometimes
Stick it
guys
in.
want to
Eat it
like
up.
get
I can
me
see
in the
that.
mood a little bit.
Right.
I can see that. I can see
They
that.
Because
just
that
wanna
happens
stick it
sometimes.
in.
They think they could just, hey, and come up
Hey,
behind you
come
and
on.
stick it in. And you're like,
Turn around,
babe.
What they say, Angela?
Hey, like this. Well, that's how you be walking up behind me when I'm washing the dishes. He just walking up and it be hard. I'm
I just
like, how
poked
did you
you, right?
get here? I'm like,
Hey,
first
what
of
is
all,
that?
Right. How
first
did
of all,
that
the kids
happen?
are still up and running around. How did you even mentally be able to get there?
Do you know what it's like to walk by and see a woman washing dishes with some
Looking
little
good.
short? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see it, you just like, ooh, let me just put this on her lap real quick. Nah, you feel
Like,
like
look,
it's
yeah,
wet. So
I
you
see
waiting
you.
for
It's
that.
red for you when you do them dishes. Go ahead and put the kids in there.
Exactly.
And I
I
take you in that
it's-
pantry.
No, but I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, in the morning when we're at home, like I'm the one like, come on, let's go, let's do it. But then when we're outside, he's like, babe, like I'll be doing something. He's like, babe, that mouth it reminded me a lot, and I'll be like, ew, you mad perverted. Like we're outside, right?
But you love it.
Nah.
But you love it because you know you want it.
Like,
Yeah.
so perverted.
It's hard,
So
man.
girls, we're fickle. Women are fickle.
Right.
Yeah.
We need a
This-
little something.
By
nature.
We have to get wet.
Yes.
And that takes a little effort.
That takes some effort.
We had that conversation in college one
yes,
time.
we did. I was like, bro, you
I
just
come
can't be
from
bang,
practice.
bang, bang, like all this
come from
testosterone raging because he
Yeah,
just
I
came back
come
from
from
workouts. And I'm
Right.
like, bro, can you like lay me down?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's
lady.
gonna take
Can I
5
put my
minutes.
head on
Like,
this pillow and relax?
Right. And just relax.
You know? Tell me.
We had that conversation. I had to,
Adjust.
learn. I was 19.
But
20.
you know
I
what
had
I've
no
done sometimes? Like sometimes, I don't even know if he knows this, but you're going to know now. What I do sometimes, because sometimes I come to you and be like, yo, you mad wet? Like you soaking. I'll
I
just
already
like
know.
go watch porn or something or play with myself in the
I
like the
already know. Yeah, I
bathroom
do it too.
separately to
I
get
already
myself already started so that way I could just, I know he wants to just like go for it. So I'm like, I'm ready.
Well, let me tell you something. I know that you do that. So that's why I be
You know
outside
that I
the
know
room
that you know.
waiting for him.
Ooh, I know what she's doing.
Because if I come in and I
I'm
gotta
about to
stand
run
there,
up in
stops.
this.
So I'm gonna be like, let me just
So
stay
you be
out
knowing
here.
my tricks?
Let me put the kids to sleep.
Back in my single time.
See,
That was always something that I would do when I knew that I was going to have sex with a guy for the first
Masturbate.
time. I would masturbate first and just go with the pussy already
He'd be like,
wet.
damn, pussy be wet all the time.
I was just thinking about you, baby, on the way here, and that's what happened.
You know, men do that too, though.
I was just anticipate. Get the first one out so that the
Yeah,
second
you don't
one
get the
in.
first one out, and it's the
Yeah.
first time you with a chick, then you get about 5-6 pumps.
tell that, and there's something about marriage.
Hennessy, and that shit is terrible.
But if she has her vagina tightened, then it's over for you.
Nah, if it's on the second round though, if it's on the second round, like I'm going. I'm going from there. It don't even because
The Energizer Bunny.
It's numb at that point. Then it's like
He be so funny too, because sometimes we be going at it and then he be like, yo, after I bust this nut, we gonna do it again and you gonna get it hard again. And then after that nut is bust, he's like passed out, sleep.
They go to sleep.
And I be like, thank God, I can roll over and go to bed now because nobody wanted around two. Not nobody wanted around two. We're good.
I be thinking about the next time we have sex while we have sex.
Damn.
You be playing a picture in your head like, yeah, I'm gonna do this.
I
stuff,
do
I'm gonna do
not.
that.
Crazy.
Yeah, because I'll be like, damn, I'm about to nut, but I really wanted to flip her over. But
So I'm gonna say that
next time I'm gonna flip her over. And then I'll be saying to her right before I'm about to nut, I say, you about to make me come, you gonna suck and get it back up again, right? She be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. As soon as that shit come out,
All right.
She be like, take a
Take
in
this
the
out.
morning.
I go get the wash rag, wipe him up, all that good stuff.
Should be the best.
Any of y'all with kids the kids come and get the wash rag or see the wash rag on the counter?
Yo, that's Jackson nosy ass. Daddy, why is
I'll
this
be
over
having to
here?
make sure. It's to the point now where I be so tired. Sometimes I just take the wash rag and I throw it over the headboard, and I'll be like, I'll get it in the morning.
Okay.
Jackson.
10 years from now, he's gonna be like, oh, so that's what
that rag was. My mom is nasty.
he be like, ew, I touched it.
I remember when you touched your parents' rag.
That was my sister.
Oh my God.
that's even worse.
Everyone has a rag.
Yes, my sister found my mom's rag with like her vibrator dildo situation.
Oh my God.
Accidentally.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
It's electric.
Wow.
Sorry, no, it's electric.
Electric.
Slide, baby, slide.
Can't feel it.
All right, now here's the last thing I
Boogie,
want to ask
boogie,
you guys about, right?
Okay.
So I was reading this article about Moby, right? He has a memoir out, and in his memoir, he talks about having had a relationship with Natalie Portman. His book is called Then It Fell Apart. So he's saying that when she was 20 years old and he was 33, he dated her briefly. She's saying it never happened, and that really she was 18 and he was just a perv. Okay, so he did say Natalie's possible regret in dating me doesn't alter the actual facts of our brief romantic history. Is there something wrong with somebody telling who they dated when they do a memoir and not giving that person a heads up? Or maybe it's something that happened so long ago you don't want it brought back up?
I do think there's something wrong with that because you always have to ask for someone's permission to use their likeness in any other business, right? So if you're going to use my likeness as in my name to sell,
Right.
first of all, I should receive a portion of that. That's business, number one. Number two is you should ask my permission just because that's our story. That's not just your story. Like there's no other part of business where you can use someone's name or likeness without them getting a percentage or getting permission.
But in a
Or at least
documentary,
permission.
can't you do that? Like in a document, can't you do a documentary about someone even if they don't?
You have to get waivers. They have to sign waivers and sign releases in order to do all of that stuff. And we learned that in TV. Like when I do stuff at the gym now, if I do an advertisement at the gym, any kid or adult that's in the background, I got to give them a waiver.
Or you can blur them out.
Or else you got 30
Or you
seconds.
gotta blur them out.
Right.
Yeah.
And when that's the case, he should blur her name out.
But I mean, couldn't he give her an alias? Like in this
I guess it's his
That's
memoir.
Because he was trying to
make some money.
and then
Yeah, trying to make some money.
He canceled his whole book tour. He got a lot of backlash from that.
Because it's illegal.
Well,
He can,
rightfully so.
she can sue him for that.
Right.
Unless it's true, you can't really in a book. If it's true,
No, well, yeah,
If the
he
story's
can't.
true?
If the story's true, she can't sue.
because
but
think
she
about
can-
Superhead did a whole book
True.
True.
where she named all kinds of people and no one sued her. Like she was fine.
Well, she was also naming men,
Yeah.
and dudes really don't care about stuff like that.
They're not gonna call the cops.
They're not. Yeah.
They're not gonna call it God.
Have you ever denied
she was
somebody that you've been with and been like, no, I didn't?
No, I think I've been pretty upfront. Although I wonder how I've heard of people who said they were with me, and I was like,
Who are you?
yeah, like who are you? Or no, we weren't. You know what I mean? Like you've had that situation too.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't care. All right, you said we was together. All right, what we do? But like, what do like that just don't matter to me.
Right.
Like,
So if you end up in somebody's memoir, then
certain things I don't really.
What happens then?
They gonna have to prove it. They gonna have to prove it. Like
Right.
certain things just don't. I don't let it bother me.
Yeah.
That would if someone was about to go on a book tour about with lies about shit that they
That would
said I
bother you.
did.
Right.
I was with Devale while he was with Khadeen. I used to sit on his face.
And relax.
She'll be
I
like,
was
oh, that's true. He made me sit on his
it's too many correlations.
Yeah, I mean, a
He
cheerleader's uniform.
My legs
Y'all be
back.
like,
Damn.
What was I drinking? Okay, that might be
So
true.
you know we didn't Send Khadeen out the room and ask him his questions.
I know, but you know what?
ran
We
out of
ended up
time.
having a whole conversation,
Yeah.
and I feel like they kind of discussed both sides.
Okay, good,
That's
good,
true.
good,
We
good.
As they
did.
said her, so I just let it slide.
But I just didn't want to get cursed out in the comments. You know how our listeners, they listen to every little detail. So.
Oh, do
Since
they?
you didn't do this.
Right,
So we'll say that for the
right.
next time.
But that was cool. I'm
me
glad you guys
outside.
came through, and congrats on the new podcast.
Thank
Oh,
you
thank
so
you so much. Yes,
Thank you.
deadass with
We
Khadeen
totally
and Devale.
look to you for inspiration sometimes, and you know you've just been doing it for so long. So
We from
thank you for
Brooklyn.
being a voice. We from Brooklyn. You know,
I ain't gonna lie. I
So.
listened to y'all podcast before when I was me and my boys listened to it.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything?
Yes.
We nasty?
Y'all nasty.
We didn't really get too nasty today.
No, y'all didn't get too nasty today. I
did.
feel like y'all was kind of trying to be respectful because
Yeah, you
we
guys
married.
Married,
Right.
yeah.
But I have listened to your podcast before, me and my guys, and you learn. Listen, the only way you can learn about women is from women.
Yeah.
that is
So
true.
we've listened and been like, "That's what they like." You know what? I'm gonna try that shit, and this shit does work.
And it's interesting for us because you guys put so much of your lives out there already.
Right.
So we don't want to be like repetitive and do
No,
like,
absolutely.
yeah.
You want to hear a
but then
different
we also
side
know
of it.
sometimes there's new audiences, so we want to make sure people
Right.
have the backstory and know.
No,
But I do
absolutely.
feel like this platform is different because we don't speak to this level about our relationship.
Yeah.
Because certain things are only appropriate in certain arenas.
For
Right.
certain settings.
The people who are listening to this are listening for that.
For that.
intimate,
For that, yeah.
sexual,
They're
you know what I'm
expecting-
saying?
And we appreciate you trying to be respectful of our
Yeah,
marriage,
yeah,
but at the same
definitely.
time too, I feel like there's this stigma around marriage people and sex, like it don't exist, like it don't
it doesn't
happen,
exist.
like
And
it exists.
It better
and
exist at least
needs to
every 48
exist.
hours, else you got a problem.
It needs to exist. You know, like I'll put
Gigi
up a
said.
cute little video on Instagram or whatever. It's funny because I put up a video the other day on my stories.
Yeah.
And I had on like a 2-piece little like panty and bra set for Savage X Fenty or whatever. So I'm doing a little thing, put my music up on it, like we do on Instagram. And somebody DM'd him the video and was like, "You see your wife? You see what she doing?"
Oh, what the?
And I was like,
Snitch.
"You telling
Little
on me?"
hating ass dude.
Hey.
And I was
Yeah.
like, "Nigga, he picked the song. Like, what you mean?"
Like, he was the one
He's
with the camera.
Why
He was the
would
one
you
checking my
send me
angle.
those?
He chose
Like,
the filter.
what?
Right, exactly.
chose
I'm
the
like,
filter.
we married, we not dead. Like
I'm
we're
like,
still
the fact-
human beings. We still
Right,
should be sexy.
exactly.
We should be sexy
Yeah.
for each other, sexy as individuals, and all that. So we're always gonna be an advocate for that. So
Amen.
All right,
Yes.
perfect. We love it.
No, we
Yes,
appreciate
we
y'all.
love it.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
so
guys.
much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
thank you.
y'all.
We appreciate y'all.
Yay. Oh, last question. Are you a swallower or a spitter?
Depends on how much cum is coming out.
There you, I knew you were gonna say that.
Sometimes he be on overload, and I'm just like, oh god.
That keto
But he
diet,
likes
damn
to,
it.
he likes to spit going. Yeah, it might be a little bitter at that time, so
Yeah,
it
that's why it
depends.
tastes nasty.
And then he kind of likes the whole like drool down my breast situation. So
That should be nice sometimes.
it'd be nice.
So, not to interrupt you guys, but here's another thing I don't want to forget. That we are having a live show.
Oh, yes.
June 19th.
And so we are going to do
Oh,
lip
y'all should
service
stop by.
live
I was
we
gonna
there.
say
at Sony
we-
Hall. If you
New
guys are
Yorkers,
here,
come
we would
on
love
up
for
from
you to come
Brooklyn.
join
Of
us.
course. Jump on stage.
Absolutely.
We there.
Give a little something to the crowd. I'm
We
sure they
there.
would love y'all.
Oh, that would be
19th,
so
we
dope.
there.
June 19th, absolutely.
Yeah, so
All right, we're
Absolutely.
going to follow
This
up.
is therapy
Please
for us. Talking
do.
about sex like
And
this.
then listen, y'all can
we
get a little
really
bit more
appreciate
raunchy
y'all.
for the live show.
Okay, y'all better have sex tonight, okay? And
We
film
have
it.
to, right? Film
Yes,
it.
put it in the cloud.
I'm
Put it in the cloud.
I'm gonna get my cheerleader skirt. You put on your suit, and there
with
goes the whole porn.
There's your porn.
Prom meets cheerleader. There we go.
I'm with it.
All right, I love it.
All right. And thank y'all once again for coming through. Make sure you check out their podcast too.
Yes.
Deadass.
Deadass with
Deadass.
Khadeen and Devale.
Yes.
Search for it, baby.
Lip service. MAC Powder Kiss Lipstick is matte reinvented. The new matte formula is where matte meets moisture, giving you the zero shine look of a matte lipstick with instant long-term hydration and a weightless, cushiony texture. The velvety soft matte colors glide on effortlessly with a wide range of shades that are sure to complement any skin tone. Head to your nearest MAC location to meet your matte today or shop at MACCosmetics.com.